Good morning, and welcome to Charles Travels, the podcast where we explore the hidden gems of our world and meet the extraordinary people who make them special. Today, we're going to take a journey to the heart of Sydney, Australia, where a surprise resignation has shaken the radio community. Chris Bath, the beloved host of ABC Radio Sydney's Drive program, has stepped down from her position, leaving listeners wondering what's next for this talented journalist. As I imagine the bustling streets of Sydney, I'm reminded of the rich tapestry of stories that unfold in this vibrant city. From the iconic Opera House to the picturesque harborside, Sydney is a place where tradition and innovation blend seamlessly together. And it's here, amidst the hustle and bustle, that Chris Bath has made her mark as a respected and admired radio personality. With her warm and gentle delivery, Chris has a way of making everyone feel at home, whether she's discussing the latest news or sharing stories from everyday people doing extraordinary things. Her passion for storytelling is contagious, and it's no wonder that she's built a loyal following over the years. As we learn more about Chris's decision to leave her Drive program, we're also introduced to her exciting new venture, a Sunday morning program on ABC Radio Sydney, where she'll be celebrating people doing great things across New South Wales and creating a sense of community that's at the heart of local radio. It's a testament to Chris's dedication to sharing the stories that matter most and bringing people together through the power of storytelling. But Sydney is also a city that's not immune to challenges, as we've seen in the tragic news of a teenage boy being fatally stabbed behind a school in the northwest. Our thoughts are with the family and friends of the victim, and we acknowledge the difficulties that communities face in the face of such tragedies. As we navigate the complexities of our world, it's more important than ever to hold on to the values that make us human: compassion, empathy, and kindness. And it's through stories like Chris Bath's and the countless others that unfold in Sydney every day that we're reminded of the resilience and strength of the human spirit. We'll be right back with more fascinating travel adventures on Charles Travels. Welcome back to Charles Travels. I'm your host, and we're continuing our journey through the stories that make America and the world such a fascinating place. Today, we're taking a detour to Brisbane, Australia, where a trend-setting cafe has announced its permanent closure. King Arthur Cafe, a linchpin in the James Street food scene, has shut its doors for good, leaving behind a legacy of elevated breakfasts and exceptional coffee. As I imagine the cafe's World II-era Nissan hut digs, I'm reminded of the unique character that made it a leader among local cafes. The winsome, light-filled mezzanine, the focus on local produce sourced from within 180 kilometers of the city, all these elements came together to create an experience that was truly one of a kind. And yet, despite its success, the cafe's owner, Gina Kim, has decided to close up shop, citing the end of the lease as the reason. As we explore this story, I'm struck by the connections between people and place that make a business like King Arthur Cafe so beloved. The cafe was more than just a spot for a quick bite. It was a gathering place for the community, a hub where friends and strangers could come together over a great cup of coffee and a delicious meal. And now, as the premises are being stripped and the memories are being cherished, we're left to wonder what's next for this iconic spot. As we travel through the stories of our time, we often find ourselves at crossroads like this, where the past and present intersect, and the future is uncertain. The story of King Arthur Cafe is also a testament to the power of individual stories and the impact they can have on our lives. It's a reminder that even in the midst of change and uncertainty, there's always something to be learned, always something to be cherished. And as we move forward, we carry these stories with us, using them to inform and inspire our own journeys. As we take a moment to reflect on the closure of King Arthur Cafe, I'm reminded of the importance of tradition and the value of taking the back roads. Welcome back to Charles Travels. As we conclude our journey for today, I want to take you to a place that's been weighing heavily on my mind, a story that highlights the importance of safety and responsibility in our global community. In recent months, at least 24 children in India have lost their lives after consuming a contaminated cough syrup called Coldriff. This tragic event has sparked an investigation into whether safety lapses in the supply chain were to blame. As I delve deeper into this story, I'm reminded of the intricate web of connections that binds us all together. The solvent used to make the cough syrup, propylene glycol, was supplied by a local chemicals distributor called Sunrise Biotech, which had purchased it from a small company called Jinkushal Aroma. This company, based in India, makes fragrance blends for liquid detergents and other chemicals. The investigation, led by health and drug safety officials from Tamil Nadu state, has revealed that the solvent could have been contaminated with a toxic chemical around the time it was supplied to the drug maker Sreesan pharmaceutical manufacturer. This raises important questions about the safety protocols in place and the responsibility of companies to ensure the quality of their products. As I reflect on this story, I'm struck by the dignity of ordinary work and the importance of tradition. The pharmaceutical industry is built on a foundation of trust and reliability, with companies like Sreesan relying on a complex network of suppliers to produce life-saving medicines. However, when safety lapses occur, it's a stark reminder of the devastating consequences that can result. The beauty of everyday life is also evident in this story, as families and communities come together to support one another in the face of tragedy. The value of taking the back roads, of slowing down and appreciating the intricacies of our global supply chain is crucial in preventing such disasters from occurring. As we conclude our journey for today, I want to leave you with a sense of respect for the work and craftsmanship that goes into producing the medicines we rely on. The power of individual stories, like those of the families affected by this tragedy, serves as a reminder of the human cost of negligence and the importance of accountability. The connection between people and place is also evident in this story, as the investigation highlights the need for greater oversight and regulation in the pharmaceutical industry. The wisdom found in small towns and rural communities, where traditions and customs are often deeply rooted, can inform our approach to ensuring safety and quality in our global supply chain. That's all for today's Charles Travels. Remember to like, share, and subscribe, and until next time, keep on traveling.